up, you guys? I'm Dr. Nia. Welcome back to my channel. It's like, nah, yeah, I'm practicing. I was just watching Dr. Romney videos, and she'd be like, I'm Dr. Romney, and she'd be sitting in her chair like this. Like, this is like those mental health psychiatrists. This like they type of chairs here. And I told y'all in the videos, like, I want to be one. I'm gonna be a mental health doctor. And this video is supposed to be about titles, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But it's just funny because like part of me really don't want my daughter, I'm about to put her back in regular school. And just because with me being a single mom, it's like I told y'all in that video I was venting yesterday, I got too many hats. I'm the teacher, because I told y'all that teacher she got on this online stuff is trash. Like, you're not really teaching her. I'm the one that's teaching her. You do one thing and then move on to the next thing. I'm the one that have to reinforce this stuff, teach her, break it down, all this. So it's just a little bit overwhelming for me right now with our situation. Sorry, y'all, I'm cooking her some food, which is another thing. You see what I'm saying? I got too many hats. I be having to cook breakfast, do schooling, do homework. I be spending about 6-7 hours on schooling because they only online for like 2 hours for most days of the week. But it's like, you know, I have to break stuff down for her. I have to, then after class is over, when we're doing homework and everything, I have to, it's like really hands-on, and I just can't do all of that right now because I'm trying to, you know, apply for work. I'm trying to do different things too. I'm going over courses and stuff. Like, you know, like I told y'all in this video, one thing about me is a little bit of money that I do be having, I'm going to always invest in myself because I need knowledge. I need more knowledge. I need more, you know, I'm always just a person of seeking more knowledge, seeking a way to figure out what I don't know, and just see how to get to the next level. So I be, you know, just on courses, and the girl course that I bought, like I haven't had time to really sit down and go over the course or whatever because I'm, you know, I'm doing teaching. I got too many hats basically. It's like, now I gotta cook breakfast. And if she goes to school, I just won't have to do all of these things. Like, she don't, the bus picked them up from here at 6:45, and they bring them back at 3:10. They give me hours for that. I really don't want to put my baby in daycare, but it's like, you got to sacrifice something right now. Right now, she's still at home with me because I'm trying to get approved for some daycare for her. So, you know, y'all know I ain't got no job or nothing right now, so I ain't got no money, but they've given me some child care applications with, you know, you can get in for free. We'll be on a wait list for one, and just all of that. So it's just like, I really do kind of, as much as I want my kids at home with me, like, you know, and I was crying a little bit about it yesterday because I'm like, I really do want to do homeschooling with them. I just really do want to have my kids at home with me, but I just have to understand that's a sacrifice I have to make right now, is just to let them go so that way I can have the time to do what I need to do, because, you know, that's kind of why we're in this position now, because I don't have the time because my kids are always with me. So it's limited things that I can do with having them, unless it's like, you know, and building from scratch, with building any type of business platform, it takes time for that stuff to grow. And in the meantime, we need funding, we need coins, I need to be able to just have the time to do what I need to do. And even with going back to school, I really do want to go back to speaker psychology and really tap into this psychiatrist realm, because the people need us. The people need psychiatrists. Hold on, let me check this sausage. Hold on. So, like I was saying, the people really need us. Like, I be seeing the demand that people talk about is not enough psychiatrists out here. And I really am into helping people. Like, I really do want to help people. You know, even though I know, like, I want to, when I do it, like, I know that God really is the one that did it for me. So, I don't know, maybe I'll be more like a spiritual coach. I don't know. But I know, it's so funny, that girl in my comments the other day said that your purpose is big. I'm like, that made me like get the goosebumps, because so many people keep saying that. Like, I don't know what is it that they know. And I know too, I know I have that like Joseph anointing. I know what areas it's in, but it's just like, it haven't all like clicked, but God has put it into me, like, of what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be working with children. Like, I know it's going to be within this mental health, spiritual realm thing. Because a lot of people just need God. They need them spirits cleansed, baby. You need them spirits cleansed. And even with me, like, like they say, all psychiatrists, I mean, all doctors, you go to other doctors, like most of the time they're not healing themselves. Even doctors go to doctors. Like, so I still get my coaching and my therapy from watching the doctors on here and stuff, like Dr. Romney, Lisa Romano, Dr. Fox, like these different people. And Lisa Romano, she's not even a doctor, I don't think. She's just a life coach because she's been there. She's had the narcissistic family dynamic. She's had that narcissistic mother, so she knows, you know. But I don't even know what made me say this, but I'm just, you know, my birthday is tomorrow, y'all, and I was crying last night. Like, this is another probably like venting video. And I was crying last night because I'm just in this situation on my birthday. I mean, not that it's like no different. Like, not that, like, I don't ever take any of my birthdays serious. Like, I'm that person. And most people, you know, they take their birthdays real serious. Me, I just be like, just another year. I am grateful, you know, just for making it to this age, because some people have not been able to see the age of 29. So, you know, I'm grateful for that and everything. But, you know, it's like, what they do is just another, my birthday always just feel like it's another day for me. I might go out to eat or something, and this year I can't even go out to eat. You know, so it's all good though. No, but I was crying last night because this girl in the comment was talking about how God blessed her with her house right before her birthday, which was September 14th, and it just made me real sad. Like, dang God, why haven't I had my blessing for my birthday? Like, what's the purpose of me keep seeing all these 9/17s? Like, you know. But then it's so funny, my Prophetic World girl, she dropped a video this morning about stop wanting to know everything. And it's so funny, like, how she dropped that video. She always right on time, bruh. It's so funny how she dropped that video and said, can you just let God work miracles for you? And I really just started to feel like, are miracles even real? Like, a true miracle, to me, a true miracle is like something I ain't gotta put the footwork in on. Like, you know, people always talk about submission and stuff. Like, they don't even know. I really want to be able to just submit. Like, I've submitted to God, but even with this, I still feel like I be having to do something. It's like, that's why my mind always racing. Like, I gotta do something. Gotta do something. That's why I'm like, I gotta just get some solitude. I do need a break from my kids. As much as I have this separation anxiety and I'm scared, like I told y'all in that video yesterday, I feel like I'm just nervous for them to be away from me. I'm nervous to put my baby back in school with these majority white schools and stuff. Like, I just don't want them mistreating my baby. You know, it's a lot of things that I just be nervous about, which is why I want to keep my kids with me. I told y'all in the video I did earlier, I got that OCD, or yesterday, whatever day. I just posted, it just got uploaded today or whatever. But, you know, all of those things, hold on. All right, y'all. So I just had to give her breakfast. So, I forgot what I left off for real. But overall, it's just like, I just really need some, you know, I really need some me time. I miss having some true me time. Like, I really do. I feel like, and now I don't even have nowhere to escape to. I used to escape to my bathroom in my closet in my old apartment, but I don't want to sit in that bathroom. Like, it's not the same as my other bathroom I used to have. And even still, it's like, it's just, I don't even want to be in there. So, yeah, that was just wanted to vent about that. Like, you know, the people need me, and I've been practicing. I'm Dr. Nia. I'm Dr. Tania. I'm Dr. Joyner. So I really do what I probably not. I don't know if I'm gonna go like all the way back. I can't. I really don't want to do school no more. I only want to go for psychology. Like, but I already know. And it's so funny. The girl, one of the girls' podcasts I be watching, Beyond the Chair, their podcast. The girl was talking about she was talking about how she went to school for psychology and how truly, instead of going to school for business, you need to really go to school for psychology so that you know how to manipulate the consumer brain to shop with you, you know, in business. And it's so true. And it's so funny because psychology was I had that class in college. I went to school for business. And my favorite class was psychology, and my business courses, of course. I really loved my, not all my business classes, but like certain ones I loved. But I really love my class psychology, and I submitted my final in the wrong, I submitted my final where the seniors submitted their final for, and because I did that, she acted like she didn't get it or something, gave me a D in the class when I had an A in that class. I love psychology. So I'm just mad about that. But that's neither here nor there. But I still can't believe that lady, and I didn't even fight it or nothing. I should have fought it, but whatever. Because if I want to go back to school for psychology, they probably gonna be looking at my grades from school and they're like, you got a D in you. Why do you think you good for here? But I know God will still get me through anyway, and I might not even have to go back to school for it. But I kind of like watching Dr. Fox and them and seeing how they really have a good understanding of this stuff. But like I said, God is the one who exposed what I have. I've been telling y'all before I even I literally just figured out I have borderline personality, which was like literally within this past week or two when I've done when I started talking about it in these videos. But even before then, with this whole journey, I'm like, just about knowing the spiritual realm. I'm like, the demonic side versus the righteousness with God and the devil and all of that. So with me knowing that's why I was like, well, shit, they'll come up and say that I have these type of disorders too, and really it's like spiritual things. But because we in this 3D world and most people are not in the spiritual realm like me and like others that are in the spiritual space, where they have tapped into that next dimension, where you understand like this world is fake. Like that's what I told y'all, that's what kind of got me on this journey. Like this world is fake. Everything is fake. This social media stuff is fake. It's the metaverse. Like you put the phone down and you live in reality. Like everybody glamorized the things that are glamorized online. When you go out in the regular public, you don't see all of that. You might see the lavish cars every once so often. Like I saw in one of the videos the other day when we saw the Rolls Royce. Like you won't just see a bunch of Rolls Royces, Bentleys. Everybody got a Mercedes. Put her down. But just like with everything, with the stuff that you see online, that's not. Come on, Ari, get off my thing. That's not the real world. Like that's not the real world. With everything that they just be glamorizing on social media, and they got people just wanting. That's part of my next video. I'm not since this video got long and it's kind of me chatting about this and that, and just kind of venting to y'all or whatever. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do another video about titles, because this is what it also kind of like all correlates, because it's like people be just they glamorize like titles and name brands and glamorize the fake. Like they idolize these things and make people feel like, make normal people, because a lot of us, we're not celebrities. Everybody want to be influencers, and I get that, and I understand, like, there's money in this this social media thing now with becoming influencers, and I get that. But even with that, people lose themselves because they trying to fit in with what everybody else is doing. You feel less than because you're not doing what those people are doing. So I guess I need to save that chat for the next video. But overall, this is just me telling y'all, like, I'm just a little nervous about sending my baby to school, and I'm just but I know it's like something that I have to do. Like I learned in that video with having OCPD, like I gotta learn to not was it OCD or part of the borderline or part of dealing with the narcissistic mother. All of that stuff is correlated in my life, because my narcissistic mother caused me to have these disorders, basically. So, and that's what they were saying. You spend so much time trying to just overcompensate and be there, and I get really overwhelmed to the point because I feel like I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to be of service to everything else, and then I'm neglecting my own needs. And the type of leave that alone. The type of person I am, I truly have to have alone time. Like even when I was cool with my family, like I could not stay around them for a long time. Just like when we went to Florida last year, like I made sure to book us a house that had everybody get their own rooms, own bathrooms, everything, like, because I know I need to just dip off and go chill to myself. Like I'm really that type of person. Like I cannot be around nobody 24/7. I cannot do that. Like, I have to have my alone time. I will literally start getting very upset, very agitated if I have to be around people for a long period of time. Like, I have to, like, a lot of people are scared to be alone. I have to be alone. Like, it's literally how I thrive. And now that I have been watching like videos on empaths and stuff, that's a part of our nature. Like, we literally have to get that alone time, or we will literally like explode. So, you know, even with now, it's like, because these are my kids, of course, I know they have to be around. I know I have to have them, and that's just a thing I battle, because it's like, I want my alone time, but I also don't want them in the hands of anyone else, because I don't feel like anyone else is going to just do right by my baby. Excuse me. You see this banging and stuff that goes on? She needs, this baby, she needs to be in daycare somewhere, but I really don't want her in daycare. Like, ugh. But she's so clingy to me. And even when we go out to play with the kids, it's like, she's just like me. She'll speak and all that. She not speak, she can't talk, but she'll smile and stuff. As soon as you come up to her, like, other babies walk up to her. That's her size. They walk up to her, and if they try to like hug her or touch her or any of that, she screams and she walks off, runs off to me. She don't mess with nobody but me and her sister. And it's so funny, because my mom used to say, I was kind of like that. Like, I wouldn't deal with nobody but her and my brother. And she's the same way. Like me all over again. Both of my kids are literally, like I said in one of the videos, I see my kids so much in me. I see me so much in my kids. But yeah, I really do think I'm gonna go back to school for psychology. But I don't know. I gotta wait for God to finish letting me know if that's what He want me to do. But I know, like, I kind of know my path. Like, everybody keeps saying, like, your calling is big, girl. Like, yeah, because I'm gonna be Dr. Nia. I am here to help you with your mental health. But also, part of me I don't want to be doing no one-on-ones and all that. Like, my time is precious. The whole reason why I even wanted to get out of corporate world is to tend to my kids, for real. Like, have that family time. I don't want to be like my mom and a lot of other people, parents who put work before their children, because work is something. That's why even when we going through this, I'm like, fine. Because these are the times I'm never going to get back. I'm never going to see my baby be 1 again and take her first steps again. I'm never going to see my baby be 6 years old again. I'm never going to see these things again. I'm never going to get these experiences and see them play their toys again. Once they grow up, it's over. I can only relive through their kids. And what I wish, like a lot of parents do. They want to make up for it through the grandkids. I don't want to be that. I want to be there for my kids. The money come and go. The money comes and go. And the video I just did to y'all earlier, it's about to be a bunch of layoffs because COVID part 2 is on the way back. And I'm working on my little thumbnail for that video, so y'all gonna see that video probably in a couple. Y'all gonna see that before y'all see this. But I'm gonna try to post this today too. I got another video I did yesterday too, so I'm gonna try to get all 3 of these videos posted today. But it's just mom guilt. A lot of mom guilt that we face as moms. And one thing I don't want to is just have that guilt of, I wish I would have spent more time with my kids. I wish I was there for this. I wish I was there for that. I already told you how I felt guilty about not being at her field day. And that's why part of me do want to put Ari into daycare until I can afford a nanny. But even with that, it's kind of like, do I want a nanny being up in my damn house all the time? Like, when I'm ready to have that solitude where my kids can be at school and then I pick them up and then we come home. But I don't know. Like, I go back and forth because I really want to do homeschooling, but I also like the whole pack lunch thing. I was really loving that when she was in school and I had to pack lunch. And they go on field trips or whatever, and I want to be a chaperone and field day and just all the things that they do at regular school. So it's just a constant battle I go through with this whole thing. So that's my little bit on that. I'm about to go down here and see this lady because she need to give me a residency for her school. It's like sacrifices you have to make as a mom. Like, You're gonna be home with your kids. It's like, really, as women, we have a lot of sacrifices to make, especially when you decide to become a mom. Like, you do. Don't let it, you have to have all those hats of having your partner plus your kids. You gotta have a lot of, we really have a lot of roles to fill just as being one person. Like, that's why I don't feel bad. I mean, I don't, not feel bad. I don't condemn the stay-at-home moms. At first I used to be like, you just sitting at home letting your husband just make all the money for you. Which I still, one thing about me is because I've been in that situation. He wasn't my husband, of course, but he was my baby dad. Like, I've been in that situation where he let me stay home. But look what that came with. Look how you treated me, too. And I'm not with that. You're not going to just treat me like I'm less than just because I don't got no money coming in. Like, but all men are not like that. But these narcissists that run in this world, they are like that, you know. So one thing about it is I know that I do still want to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't have no desire to work. I truly don't want to work, but I still want to be of service. So it wouldn't be like I would just be at home twiddling my thumbs doing nothing. I would be doing something to bring in some type of income, but through doing stuff that I actually enjoy doing. Like, I see a lot of stay-at-home moms are starting to do YouTube channels and stuff, like, or there's certain things that they're doing. There's certain things that they're doing to bring in income too, just, you know, so they got some like spending money. So you don't, I don't miss that at all. Like, I remember being in that space. I had to ask my baby daddy for money for my nails, to get my nails done, and they gotta wait around on you, and you have to ask you for money to go out to eat with my friends. Like, I don't miss that at all. I felt like, especially for a person like me who was used to working and getting everything on my own, and then to go to that point of submission like that, where I was just like, I just fell in love and just fell back. That's why I know how to be that submissive woman. But I just feel like when I did that, look what it did to me. And just like now, like I was telling y'all in the beginning, and this was submitting to God like this. Like, I've given that submission to God. Like, okay, hats off. I don't want to do anything. Like, I just want you to take care of me, God. I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm giving it all to you. I'm not gonna try to work. I'm not gonna try to worry about doing this and doing that. I just want to be the stay-at-home mom that I am, you know. But I also, I like to make money, and I like to help people. And I feel like I can't truly help people if I don't have no money. But you can give them, you know, words of wisdom and stuff. But I actually want to be able to save people, like help them, like give true blessings, teach you something and give you something. You know, like I said, other women that's in my situation, I want to be able to have these type of shelters too, where I can provide young girls, teenage moms, like women that come out of abusive relationships, women like myself who you don't want to have to, you know, abusive relationship with your parent or with your significant other, and you have kids, and just to have some type of shelter, you have to settle for these things. Like, it's like I'm about self-love, like truly loving yourself. And when you truly love yourself, and a lot of people be preaching self-love, but it's like when you truly love yourself, baby, you ain't gonna go for anything. Like, you're gonna stand on something or fall for anything. You're not gonna just go for anything. And that's why, to me, a lot of people that be preaching self-love is like, but you tolerating this from this man. That's not loving yourself. You let him keep doing this stuff to you, that's not loving yourself. That's not putting yourself first. Like, that's putting someone else before you and your mental health, your soul, selling your soul for this other person. And you don't sell your soul for nobody but God, because you're not supposed to idolize and put nobody first but God. God comes first. And, you know, I think that's part of my, hey, excuse me. You need to put them crayons down. You know, that's why I think maybe I'm supposed to be like a spiritual coach, because more so than maybe a mental health coach, because it's all kind of in the same, because people don't really know God like they think they do. You know, they don't really put God first like they supposed to, and that's why God is upset. You know, even I didn't used to. Like, I didn't used to put God first. Then I started fake putting him first when I wanted things. Which is why he had to take me on this journey to see, are you really down with me 10 toes down? Are you 10 toes down with God like you 10 toes down for your friends? Are you 10 toes down for your mama? Like you 10 toes down for your baby daddy? Are you 10 toes down like that for me? But that's just really, you know, what I realized this journey was kind of about too. Because at first I kind of was up in first blessings. But that's why I had to. But I really appreciate what he has done, what he is doing for me. Like now I really know him. Like I have a true relationship with God. A true one. And it's so funny how he uses Stephanie. Like he used her. Like he used different one of the prophets for different things to me. But with that girl Stephanie, that's how I know she is truly a child of God. She is truly one of the anointed ones. Like the way that he see what I'm going, as soon as I get to complain or get the feel, like I said last night, I started crying because of that. And what's the odds today she dropped the video? Every time, just, oh my God, yesterday, y'all know I just did the video about my mom doing voodoo on me. Yesterday, she dropped the video about voodoo. Your mom is doing voodoo on you. Like, I can't make this stuff up at this point. But it's also, well, let me have your sausage. But you got in all that syrup. I don't even know all that syrup.
What's my favorite touch? The syrup is my favorite touch.
What is the odds? Every time I do a video, every time I have a topic, every time, she come and confirm it. She comes and confirm it. Bless you. That's how I know she's truly working for God. Because the same thing that God put on my heart to do a video about my own life. Hey, be quiet. Because a lot of the stuff that I'm pouring out to you guys, you know, it's some people out here that will pour it out. Because there's other videos on YouTube about people going through some of the things I am. But most people ain't exposing their narcissistic mother. They doing them comments. In the videos I be watching with Dr. Rami and everybody be pouring their heart out about their narcissistic mamas, about their husbands that did this. Just like this one thing, I ain't trying to get all over the place, but that one lady, she said what her husband did, and he had a file of 20 different women. Because she said her husband was a narcissist. Because the question was like, do narcissistic, like I told y'all with my mom, do narcissistic people still try to control you even once you have left them? Once you have went no contact with them. And to see what she said about him, like, and that's what my mom and baby dad do to me. Like, y'all still trying to control me through voodoo because y'all don't have that access to me. I went no contact with y'all, and y'all still try to control me through the voodoo. So it's just really crazy, and this is why I'm exposing it, because I want people to know, like, so what? You don't gotta be afraid. You don't gotta try to cover for them people. You don't gotta. So what? Tell on them. Tell. I'm the truth teller. That's why I've always had, I guess, the little hate that I had in my family, because I'm the one that's gonna speak up. I've always been the one that's gonna speak up. I'm the one that's gonna speak up at the jobs. I'm the one that's gonna speak up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Period. I'm gonna speak up. Cause what you gonna do to me? Cause God got me. Like I'm really truly protected. And even a video one of my prophets said the other day. Hey, give her something. Give it to her. She don't want it now. Leave her alone. I'm not yelling at you this time. These kids, I be about them.
I don't want to give my toys anyway.
But see, they made me forget what I was about to say because I'm having to yell at these damn kids. Like, that's what I'm saying. Even with them, when I be nice and say they don't listen to that. They like that rah-rah. A lot of people like that rah-rah. You fucking crazy people. Why do you guys want that rah-rah? But, yeah, just, like, I forgot what I was saying, but one of my prophets, I forgot what I was saying. So it don't even matter. I didn't said enough, but it's just funny how this narcissistic personality disorder, and that's why I really just want to go to school, I think, just to like get textbook stuff for it so that I can really, but it's more so on the spiritual side. That's why I just be going back and forth with like, do God want me to, because God is the one who exposed any of these things to me. He put these people in my path on these YouTube videos. Like, what's the odds that it pop up? Nothing is just odd anymore. It's God doing that work. It's God doing it. It's God exposing to you. Come on in. You know how like, just like when you be like, God, show me that he ain't for me, or show me that she ain't for me, and you go through his phone or something and you see something. I'm never gonna forget that day. I don't even know what that. But literally, that I swear, and it's so funny because one thing God will work fast on, he take his time with your sweet blessings. But when it's time to expose some stuff that you asked him about, he exposed that stuff with the quickness. I swear, he exposed that stuff with the quickness, but he'll let you wait for everything else. For them blessings, he gonna make your butt wait. But to expose with somebody else, somebody he wants you not to be around no more, and he be like, well, just show me one more thing to show me that this person, I need to leave this person alone. He gonna show you that thing in 5 minutes, no cap. I swear to you. I swear to you. It's crazy how he worked, man. But I love God, and you know, I just be feeling like sometimes I just be feeling like sometimes that these miracles and wonders, yes, he do work like miracles, because I told y'all what he's done with like providing that desk at that apartment that time. I never posted a video actually, but so many things that he just brings to me without me having to do anything for it. But this next level breakthrough that I'm waiting on, like, you prove to me that you yeah. Even though I already know he the Alpha Omega, you know, I already know that, but I just be wanting like, show me that you can bring me this miracle that I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a huge miracle. Like, I get the little miracles. I see the little miracles and signs and wonders that God be working, but I want to see that ultimate. Show me you the big dog for real. It's like, nah, let me stop. God forgive me. God forgive me, because they don't want you doing that. Like, don't be questioning me, says you know. But like my prophet said today, she said that, like, she was like, why can't you just let God do his thing? Why do you have to know everything? I know she was talking directly to me, and of course other people was relating to it in the comments. But it's so funny how she dropped that video this morning, right after I was going through all that last night, crying and stuff. And this man like, nothing's gonna happen. Well, you know, I know over time things is gonna get better for me, but I'm like, dang, I just be feeling like I have, you know, just when I just reflect on so much, like, I be like, dang, what am I still waiting on now? Like, what have I still not done now that I need to do? Like, what have I still not done for you? I feel like, dang, I do. I be like, dang, this girl got blessed, but I don't know what she had to go through to get her home. You know, I don't know what she had to go through for God to finally bless her with her home and stuff right before her birthday and everything. I don't know what she had to go through, but I know what I've had to go through. I know what I have had to go through my whole life, and it's just like the one thing that I've always wanted was stability. You know, that's why I've been striving so hard. I've given up my whole 20s, given up all of that stuff, given up all of that, giving up sex, I've given up everything just to get my mind, just to change and evolve within my mind, to change my mindset, to get me to the point where I had to release so much, release that poverty mindset. And I just feel like I be trying so hard, and it's like, what am I not doing still? I've been trying since 21. Like, been trying, researching this, trying this. Like, even with my kids, like, I've given up so much just to try to figure out ways that I can just truly make it out here without having to rely on all these narcissistic people in my life. Like, all I ever wanted truly was stability, and that's the one thing I just can't seem to get. Like, I want it for a duration of time, not for a long period of time, not just a year, not just 2 years. Like, and I think that's why I keep going back to my apartment I had, because that was the first time I felt like just stable and good for a long time when I finally got my apartment. You know, even though then I just was going through that still too, just was like, you know, just trying to figure out a different way, just in case, you know, I know how those jobs be. I just never can truly feel secure, because I know these jobs is not reliable. That's why I never wanted to buy a house until I got my businesses up off the ground, to the point where my business is making X amount of dollars, because these jobs, I just know how they do. You'll just buy your dream home, and then COVID type stuff will happen and they laying you off. And now it's like, damn, everything I worked so hard for, now I gotta lose it. So, you know, those just be all my type of thoughts, y'all. But I've been talking long enough. Let me go down here because I need to go see this lady. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces. So we back, y'all. We just came from seeing a lady downstairs, one of the case managers. She is so cool. I gotta go submit the application. I really like this shelter. I really like it. They really help you. Like, she was talking about she was gonna take me to the thrift store. They got all the supplies for my baby to start school. They really helping you. They really help you compared to that other shelter I was in. The video I did the other day with that picture with the twin beds in the picture on the thumbnail, that was the old shelter we were staying at. This shelter, it's really much better. You know, and it's just so funny because when the girl down there, she told me she got real bad anxiety. She fidgeting and all that stuff too. And you can just tell she, you know, she was saying, she was like, because they got the mental health doctors that come here and stuff. I ain't signed up for it because I don't want them to put me on no medicine. I don't really like all that man-made crap. All I need is God. But this is why I need to be in this space. Like, she was like, it's been hard to get with the psych doctors and all of that. Everything that she was just talking about just further proves that they need more of me. They need more of us psych doctors. Hey, stop. They need us. But she was cool. That girl was cool. But she was the same girl I saw at the bus stop the other day. She was talking to me and stuff. And they was talking about it's this pimp that be around here. So I gotta be careful about that. Cause the girl was like, I don't really like getting on the bus because she getting a ride and stuff to the doctor on Monday and to take her baby to the daycare. Like, they really help you a lot here. Like, that one lady, she's really nice, one of the case managers. And she was just telling me, I can take you to the thrift store. They even got JCPenney. Hey! I am recording. They even got JCPenney vouchers. I had to do a paper to get some JCPenney vouchers so that you can go buy some clothes. It's really dope. And they got help get me some tennis shoes for my baby. She told me, no, don't spend your last money. I like her. She was like, don't spend your last money on that stuff. We can get everything you need. Like, the one lady had just went and bought some Pampers. She said, why would you buy those Pampers? We got Pampers here. She was like, I don't like those cheap Pampers. She was like, girl, we got Huggies. And I said, girl, they got a bunch of boxes of Huggies in there. You ain't, like, when the last time you went in there? Because when I just went in there to get wipes the other day, they got a bunch of boxes of Huggies. But they ain't had that many wipes, so I just went out and bought wipes the other day. But yeah, I don't really like Huggies Pampers. I like Pampers Swaddles. Like that lady, she went and bought Pampers. I don't really like the Huggies brand either. I actually like Love's better than Huggies. But I don't know, because Huggies always, the pee always come out. Every time I use Huggies, I just don't really like Huggies Pampers. I like the Huggies wipes. I actually like Huggies wipes better than the Pampers sensitive wipes. I just like those better. But this shelter is really nice and really cool. And just, we was all down there just talking for real. That lady cool. I like that case manager. Like, I'm glad we came to this. I'm glad we actually did leave that other shelter. We only stayed there for a week, but I'm glad with this one. And even with the child care, the girl was just telling me about her daughter's in the same child care program I was just telling you about with the wait list. Her kid is in there, you know. And she was like, she's like, the kids love it there. It's like a discovery center. Like, it's really nice. It's a really nice one. And they building a child care center across the street from here. The case manager just said they built, and I do see them building over there. It'll be open by December. But hopefully we won't be here by December. Hopefully. But, she was just saying, like, then they gonna get the connections with them, so our kids in the shelter can go to that child care center. So I really like it. Like, sometimes in life, you gotta take the help that you think you get into a bad situation, but it's just to give you that help that you need. And she, the lady, I said, that's so good. It's so, see what I'm saying? It's such a reason. Like, I just was doing it earlier in this video. I was just telling y'all how I'm nervous because of these daycares, but she said that the daycare is really nice. It's really good. Like, they love it there. It's like they own, like, museum there and stuff. Like, she said it's really dope for real. So that made me feel good. You know, and it's so funny she suffered from anxiety like me, but mine ain't. Like, you know, I have God. So because I have God, I'm able to tame these disorders a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot better than probably some other people. And she need to see somebody. She need to be coming to see me. Let me come to my office. Let me tell you about God. Let me introduce you to God, because if you let him in your life, all this stuff that they telling you at these psych doctors and all that bull crap, yes, it is true disorders and stuff, but you don't need those medicines to tame that stuff. You need to let God in, release those demonic spirits, those demonic thoughts. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna put this baby down for a nap. But it's just so interesting, like how I was just talking to y'all about this stuff, then I went downstairs and look, like, you know, so it's gonna be okay. My baby needs it. She was like, that baby been here before. And I say the same thing. I said, this baby been here before. The case manager was like, that baby been here before. She thinks she's about 15. And she do. Like, this baby has been here before. I told y'all, well, I don't even know if I told y'all. This is, hey, what is that? Her grandmother, I told y'all, my second baby, my baby father, her father, I really think this is his grandmother reincarnated. I never met his grandmother because she died before I got with him. She died, what, 2018, I think, or 2019 or something. But he really loved his grandmother. Y'all know how hood niggas love their grandmothers and stuff. Me, I never really had a close relationship with nobody but my mom. And not even really my mom, but she's the closest person that I've had a relationship with. I don't have that grandmotherly love. I don't know my dad's grandparents. I mean, his parents, because they died when he was a baby. When he was 2, his parents died. So, you know, I don't really know. I don't really have family. I'm like an orphan for real. You know, I got a mom, but she didn't really want to give me that emotional support that a mom does. You know, she just had to do the providing tip that she had to do, because if you don't provide with food, shelter, and those things for your kids, CPS will take your kids. So, you know, but she's done nice things. I'm not going to act like she hasn't, but you know, like I was saying, this baby been here before, because I told you she was born on the same day that they buried his grandmother. People don't be believing in reincarnation. I believe in all of that stuff. What's the odds that you wanted a girl? So he wanted a girl. I wanted a boy. He wanted a girl so bad. He got what he wanted. That's why God has punished him, because you were supposed to do right, but you let the devil get into your head. Because battling, that bipolar is just a battle of God and the devil. It's a battle. And because he has some, like, that's why I be saying my second baby dad, like, you got so much potential. It's like, you know right from wrong, but the demons you fight and those demons that's in you, you're demonically possessed, and you're not willing to let that stuff up. I could tell he's just demonically possessed. By me getting this closer to God, it just further shows me that, like, all that lust that he doing, all them sins. Like I said, we all sin, because I cuss at the storm. But that's kind of like one of my only sins at this point. But he really be just, his lust factor is extreme, which is what caused his obsessiveness with me. Like, that lust and sex and stuff, that stuff is truly demonic. And that's what I'm gonna talk to y'all about in that celibacy video I'm about to do on my anniversary, which is on 2 days away from today. So his grandma, what's the odds they buried his grandmother on April 23rd of 2018, I think, or 2019. One of those years. They buried her. He brought his obituary over to my house. With his grandma. That's how you know he just creepy. Yeah. And even with the girl downstairs, but let me finish this, because see that borderline get going on. But what's the odds that he wanted that girl so bad? He wanted a girl, and he got his girl. God gave you a chance. He was giving you redemption. He sent me in his life as a way to. You was begging for that. You was begging for love. Somebody, because you didn't have it from your mom. You were begging for that, and you took it and did the wrong thing with it. You took it and didn't do exactly what you were supposed to do. God blessed you with me. And he always used to say we soulmates and stuff. And I kind of do feel like that. I kind of did feel like that. But it's like that demonic stuff you got going. Like I said, what's the odds God blessed you with a girl on the same day your grandmother passed? And he knew how your grandmother felt about you. I mean, he knew how you felt about your grandmother. And the day that y'all buried her is the same day that your daughter was born. When there's a death, there's a rebirth. When a soul dies, these spiritual things are truly real. It is real. Something must die to be born again. Just like with me. Even spiritually, I had to kill off so many of those other things, that Jezebel spirit, is to kill off these things for something new to be born. Like, you know, so it's just real interesting. But I'm hungry. I'm gonna make me something to eat and put this baby to sleep. But yeah, it's just crazy. Even the girl downstairs, like saying that her little 5-year-old, them little kids is in therapy. Like, that's why I want to be the therapist for the young kids, not these grown ass adults, because I'll probably be there and cuss their ass out. But the kids, I know I'm here for the kids. Like, I have a special place in my heart for the kids. I really want the best for the kids. I really know how these kids feel. I really feel for people, especially the kids. That's why I don't care about these adults. I talk shit all the time about adults, about the shit that we settle for and all this stuff, because I have empathy for adults too, to a degree, because I know that a lot of times we are just still living out those lost little girls and little boys within us, those unhealed things that happen to us as little boys and little girls. So it's like I kind of be feeding into that little boy, little girl that hurt from our little boy, little girls from when we was younger. Like I used to do my baby daddy. I'm like, I feel for you. I feel for that little boy in you, for that little boy that was done wrong. That's what I be feeling for, the child in you. The adult in you is where I be like, I don't got no empathy for you. But it be that little boy, that little girl within us that I be like, man, I feel for that person. I feel for that, you know. So I think I am probably gonna have to be a psych doctor for the little kids, maybe. So I don't know. But enough talking, y'all. But it's just funny her kids. And the kids always talk to me, y'all. The little kids always come up to me. It's like they can sense. Even her kids was at the bus stop, they kept coming up to me. The other little girl on the bus the other day, she just kept talking to me. I'm like, little girl, please stop talking to me. But she was so cute, but I just be in my own zone. I don't be somebody talking. Like, sometimes I just don't be somebody talking. And I was just in my phone and stuff, and Saylani was asleep on my shoulder. The little girl just kept trying to wake up. She was trying to get Saylani attention. I'm like, she sleeps then. Like, hey! Okay, I'm about to come put you to sleep. I need to be doing therapy on this baby, because she's... It's like, nah, I gotta go, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Deuces.